sunset on set.
Yeah, while we're here, we'll show you the sunset as well. Yeah, it's raining right now, thank goodness. Hang on. Oh. Okay, you can't
The camera
really
isn't very good.
There it is, amongst the rain. Looking beautiful. Oh my god, it's gone black and white. Hang on.
What's up, Jam Fam? Jo.
Abby here.
And today we're coming at you with another Sunday video. What's up, Jam Fam? Jo.
And Abby here.
And today we're coming at you with another weekly video.
So today we are filming at our nan's house. In her loft.
We're currently in a loft.
Yep.
But it's not a regular loft, it's a very nice loft. Like, look at these pillows. I think they're Jaguar pillows.
Jaguar.
So yeah, and yeah, it's a really nice loft. That, if you can hear that in the background, that's the dog. And yeah, so because we were at our nan's house, we only brought our little camera to document little things. So we didn't bring the big one.
Yeah, we didn't think to bring the big one.
But we're in the loft because this was the best lighting in the house. And yeah, hopefully the sound's good. There is a lot of cushions and stuff in here, so so yeah, the sound should be good. But yeah, and if you can hear like little trickling, it's currently raining. It hasn't properly rained in the UK for about a month. It's had like 5-minute showers.
On and off, yeah.
But we have been, the UK has been through an extreme heat wave at the moment. Highs up to like 37 degrees in some places, which for England is a lot. Like at night time, it's 28, 26 degrees, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like last year, that was our good summer. But this year, like, it's been like 30.
Very good summer.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good summer. But
so we're very grateful.
yeah, it's raining because it's been so humid. It's horrible. Like, it's nice that it's been warm and we've been able to like enjoy the sun and everything, but it's just way too hot. Like,
the thing is though, a lot of people aren't enjoying the sun at the moment because like it's, if you come here if you live in the UK then you know, but if you don't live in the UK, it's very sticky heat, so it's very humid. It's extremely humid, which doesn't make it a nice heat to be in. So yeah, it's finally raining to cool everything down, water the gardens, and
because the gardens are literally dead.
Like our grass is
Like
dead.
the grass is like, you know when cows walk over grass and they leave like,
well, it turns like yellow.
grey. No, not grey.
No.
Brown. It's like really muddy, but like it's dry mud. Like the mud's calling for water. It's like, help me, please, help me, I'm so dry.
Basically, the grass is all burnt, which
That's
obviously
the one. Burnt
it's
crisp.
burnt, and there's like massive patches where there isn't grass. So, but if you saw from a couple of videos ago, we actually had the swimming pool out, which was, I think there is a hose pipe ban at the moment, I'm not sure. But we did it before the hose pipe ban, so. But yeah, that watered our grass beautifully.
Yeah.
I had some really, no, it wasn't like properly green because it was only patches, so you know, I had some bits of green grass. But yeah, I think today's video is just a life update, where we're at with our lives. So if you want to start, because you haven't really, the last time we gave a life update was probably when we started our YouTube channel,
Yeah,
4 years ago, 5 years ago.
At that time I was still in college. Now I am no longer in college and I work in retail. The joys of retail. Been there for like a year and a half now. I don't think retail's for me. No. I am 21 now. Old, I know. Old, but not too old. Yeah. And
single, so if you wanna, you know.
Yeah. That's about it really. still 5'3", short.
We're both short. I think I've stopped growing now. You know what I mean?
I think because our dad's short, we've like got our dad's genes, like the short genes.
I've always been an inch smaller than you. I've always been an inch smaller than Abby, but I have bigger feet than Abby. No, I'm actually measured at size 4. But because my feet are wider, I have to get bigger shoes. But
yeah, so you know our little sister Beth, well her feet are the same size as mine, which is so depressing. She goes, so, yeah. I can wear your shoes now. I'm like, no you cannot.
Because our little sister Beth, she was tiny at one point, and then all of a sudden she went from a size 13 infant, junior, 13 kids to a size 1 adult, and then literally not even a month later a 2 adult. You know, I'm only in a 6, Abby's in a 5.
4.5.
4.5, 5, depending on what shoe. And Beth's already in a 4. So
no, she's a 5 in the TK Maxx trainers.
Some different, but main brand trainers like Nike and that lot, she is a 4. But obviously like different, she's a 5. But yeah, she's shot up so much, and I think her personality's coming out a little bit now, so you know, never know, might get her on one of these. But yeah.
So Jo, what's new with you?
Okay, so recently I left school. My official leaving date was the 1st of July. I signed up for a job at McDonald's, which I don't think is anything to be ashamed of. It's amazing money. You get so many vouchers and coupons and money off driving lessons and all this good. I think there's a image around McDonald's workers, you know what I mean? Like there's a bad image portrayed against them.
Like at the end of the day, you get an experience. Like,
one, you get an experience. For a kid from my age, 16, it was good pay.
Yeah.
It's better pay than anywhere else for my age, and also it helps you with your driving lessons. As I said, it gives you money off your driving lessons, money off holidays, money off hotels and
yeah.
clothing brand, like good clothing brands, not like bad clothing brands. Clothing brands as trips are days out. So I know in the summer holiday we're all going to go down to Stratford for the day and go on like the boats and stuff, and then in a couple of years me and Abby are planning to go on holiday together, which will use the voucher against that. And yeah, so I started 2 weeks ago.
First day was a bit rocky, wasn't it?
First day was not the best experience of my life. I'm not going to lie, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say my first shift was amazing, because it wasn't. It was probably, I thought it was the worst day of my life, literally. But the next day I went in and I spoke to the manager before my shift, before my second shift, and she apologised for it all. It was such a bad day to work your first ever shift. It was a
super busy
Friday.
Manic.
It was a Friday, dinner time, and the schools had only just broken up for summer holiday. So if you can imagine, parents were like treating their kids to a McDonald's on the last day of school, and all this other stuff, and I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't understand anything. So I went home that night a bit upset and worried, because you know, for your first shift you don't expect it to be like that. You expect it to be calm, but with McDonald's you got to learn it is fast paced, which I've learnt now and I've picked that up. I worked today. I'm pretty tired. I worked, what time did I work? I worked at 9:05 today, 9 o'clock till 5, and I worked on the drink station. But any kid out there looking for a job, as long as you're 16 and have left school, you can't join until you've left school. As long as you're 16 and left school, then get a job at Mackey's. You know, it's good pay. You've got so much experience. You make new friends. You know, I've met so many people, and
it just gets your foot in the door.
Yeah,
then
it gets your foot in the door, and then people. Like, I started working from the second I could. You know, I did the survey online, and then it said come back on the 1st of July to fully sign up. Which, on the 1st of July, that exact morning, I did the whole thing and I set myself up, and I got an interview a week later, you know what I mean? And sometimes it is for everyone, and sometimes it isn't. I'm still trying to figure that out, you know. I'm a little bit more lean towards it is for me. But then at the same time, I think that Friday comes back and I'm like, could I do that? You know what I mean? But they will always find a way around it, which is very nice. And everybody that I've spoke to, managers, other staff that I've spoke to, have been so supportive, and everyone in there is supportive. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, you can literally ask anybody and they will help you. They won't be like, oh, 1 minute. They'll help you straight away, even if they're doing something, which I think is amazing. But yeah, the next thing for me, stick at work. If it's McDonald's, incredible. If it's not, then look for somewhere else. And then turn 17, fingers crossed, learn to drive. I don't actually know if I want to learn to drive bang on 17 because of how expensive insurance is. Because if you don't know, if you don't live in the UK, for young drivers 17, insurance is like £1,000 a year if you're lucky. Sometimes it's like £2,000 a year. So that's why I keep thinking, do I leave it till I'm 20, or do I just do it? You know what I mean? Because like I really do want to know how to drive, and I would love to be able to drive myself around. But then I think about it, and I'm like, that's gonna be really expensive. And if I'm only earning £500 a month, and then
it's not really like,
and then £90 goes on a car, and then say £200 goes on, half of that goes on like keep to live in the house with Dad, well, 150, and then the other 50 goes to savings for a new car, and then 100 goes to savings for something else. At the end of the month, you're left with £200, you know, which, okay, is a lot, but is it enough to so-called live off? I don't know. Well, I guess I'll find out, because obviously, like, I'm gonna get £200 soon. But it's one of those things. I don't know if I'm gonna learn to drive. And then obviously the next step from that, as soon as I turn 18, if we're still doing YouTube, which I think we probably will.
yeah.
Me and Abby would like to move out of our family home, wherever that is at this point in our life. And we'd like to get our own place and settle down, so we'll have a filming room and all these other things.
Because then we can get the right lighting and always have the cameras set up, so when we need to film or when we want to film, we can just go in the camera room and just press like turn on, and
like the thing
do
is,
it and carry on.
If me and Abby are in a rush, then it's like, you know what I mean, it's we don't enjoy it when we're in a rush, do we?
No.
Because it is we do get in arguments sometimes when we're rushing to film a video.
Yeah.
But obviously that's all part of being sisters, you know. And I think it's best for me and Abby to live together, as I've personally never had my own room. So for me, living in my own house, it's going to go from one extreme to another.
It's going to be a change for you, because Jo's always shared with either me or Beth. She's never had a room to herself. It's either, well, when we was in our old house,
Flat.
when we was like yay high, like 5-ish, we used to share a room, because there was only 2 bedrooms, so Mum and Dad had one room and we had another room.
But bear this in mind, like, the room was literally the size of a small bathroom. Like, we literally
I think we
could
had a
only
bunk
fit
bed.
we could only fit a bunk bed in that room. I don't even think we could fit a dresser in there.
We had a chest of drawers, yeah.
One chest of drawers, that's it. A bunk bed and a chest of drawers. You know, and so we shared then.
Yeah. And then when Beth was born, we moved into our other house, which had 3 bedrooms. I originally had the box room.
Originally, Abby was sharing with me for a little bit.
That's when Dad did my room up.
Yeah, as Dad was doing Abby's room, because they did the 2 bedrooms first, which was the master and mine and Abby's bedroom now,
yeah.
The one that we film in. And then there's also a little box room in our house, which is literally a little box room, and so that was being done up at the time. And Beth was a baby, so it took a bit longer than we expected.
Yeah.
And then as soon as Abby moved out, Beth basically moved
in, yeah.
Or if I did have my own room, it was like
for like a week, well, a few days actually.
Yeah, like it was
like 2 or 3
hardly
days.
any time.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I shared with Beth for a very long time.
For too long.
Beth then got to the stage where she wasn't actually going to bed until 10, 11 o'clock at night. So Dad made the decision to move Beth out of my room and Abby in, and then. You guys, well, we said this in videos before, like, me and you never used to speak. Abby used to be locked in her room and blah, blah, blah. And when we first started sharing, it was actually kind of awkward, I think.
Yeah, we didn't really know what to say to each other, because, like, we'd only see each other passing, like, downstairs. We wouldn't actually, like, stop and talk to each other for ages, which is, like, really weird, because we're sisters at the end of the day. But
it just never happened.
Yeah.
And then, we were sharing for literally like probably like a month, I'm gonna say, and then we started doing a YouTube channel. We did it on my computer at first, which is no longer here, R.I.P. We still have the computer, so there's some good stuff on it.
So we can get the footage off.
Hopefully.
We need to get the footage off.
Hopefully.
Soon, so that we can like maybe put it up if we think it's not too cringy.
We've got some really good videos.
We've got good ones, really cringy ones, and it's just cool.
But just to think now that me and Abby have been sharing for 4 years, like, it's crazy to think, and to think we've been doing YouTube for 4 years, it's even crazier.
Wait, is it actually?
It's like 4 or 5 years. It is.
Jeez.
But yeah.
Well, we have been on and off, so like.
Yeah.
That's probably why it doesn't feel like 4 years.
I couldn't even remember that we filmed last week. Last week, you don't even understand how rushed last week's, like, how rushed
we
was
were.
to film. Like, I had work at 4, we started filming at 3. Oh, no, we finished at 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on, Abs, if we need to film, then let's do it now. It was like 2:30 at the time, and I was like, come on, we need to film, come on. Well, so I said that after Abby said we're going to film. I was like, oh, I didn't know we were still doing it. Yeah, we are going to try and film in the week, so it's not left, because literally it's Saturday night right now. I don't know what time, because there's no clock up here. But yeah, it's Saturday night, and we got no plans. I'm going to stay at home doing alone days. But yeah, it's Saturday night, and we're only just filming because Abby's been at work all week. I had yesterday off because I was ill, but I was at work all day today.
I think it's 8 something.
Yeah, it's probably 8 o'clock something. But yeah, and last week's video, like, as soon as we finished filming, I went upstairs, got dressed for work, and we were like, right, let's go.
Yeah, when we finished filming last week, Joe ran upstairs, and I ran. Well, I didn't run, but I switched my computer on ready to edit, because I think we did it at 3, so I only had like 3 hours to fully edit it and put it up, and it didn't actually render until 6:05. So last week's video was like 5 minutes late, which I apologise for.
Sometimes I don't even watch our video. I haven't even managed to watch our video from last week yet. I don't think there's very much else to update you on, really. You know, it's a 6 weeks holiday for Beth, not for us anymore. I don't even have a 6-week holiday anymore. I'm going to go college in September, fingers crossed. I haven't even got a fixed place at any college yet, so let's all have our fingers crossed for that.
Crossed.
And yeah, that's really it.
We have no actual plans.
No.
So we're just taking it day by day, as it comes and goes.
I don't even know what hours I'm working next week, so.
God damn.
All days. I don't even know if I'm at the same days.
At least I've got the hours of what I'm working.
Yeah, I'll find out tomorrow though.
Oh, Monday, I'm having my braces tightened. For probably like, not last actually. And I've got one appointment which is Monday, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Sunday. Yes. And then I've got another appointment in my actual like dentist, and then hopefully that should be the last one. So all I'm waiting for is these 2 teeth down here. I don't know if you can see, but by the molars at the bottom, I'm waiting for them to like fully What's it called?
Yeah, literally one more time.
What I had was
Airplane.
one of the molars, the tiny ones, they were sinking back into the gum, so they had to be pulled out because they were just sinking anyway. So I'm waiting on the molars to just integrate into each other, so then it doesn't look like they've had a tooth pulled out of them at all. So that's what we're waiting for now. Like the top is like fully straight, like I can bite together. There's still a little bit of a gap.
Yeah, but there always will be.
But that's fine. I don't mind that.
I find that every single person in the UK, like who is properly from the UK, has really bad teeth. Like especially round by where we live, like 99% of people our age or my age have braces. Like it's so weird. Whereas like one of my, well, he's not really my friend anymore. Well, he's one of my old friends. He's from London, right? He has perfectly straight teeth. Like nothing wrong with them at all. And I was like, how the hell? And all of his siblings have got the same. It literally just depends where you live.
But it's like,
I think
if they're really bad, then like, yeah, go get braces and like get them sorted out if you want. But if they're like, if there's nothing majorly wrong with them, if like you've only got a little bit of overlapping and it's not going to cause a problem, I don't see the point in having braces.
I think as long as you like what your teeth look like.
Yeah, as long as you like it,
fine.
then don't like just leave it. Just be happy,
Like, the thing
happy
is,
in your own body, sort of thing.
At first, I didn't want braces. I was like, my teeth are fine. But then, as I got a little bit older, like 2 years after I said no, I don't want braces. 2 years after that, they said, do you want to go back and see if you want braces? I was like, yes, I want straight teeth. And they are getting like closer.
They are getting
This
there,
one.
yeah. That one is, yeah, definitely. You can see that one.
But this one isn't tight.
That one's taking a bit longer.
No, this one.
Oh, that's the one that's unclipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my appointment's in like 4 weeks. No, 6 weeks. But I think it'll be alright.
Yeah.
And my bottom ones.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, same as me. Like, my bottom ones were always fine. Like, they're pretty much straight from day one.
No, one of my teeth was crooked.
Which
It was
one?
like that one.
Yeah, look, mine is that.
It was like overlapping. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just how it is. I think that's just how...
No, but mine was majorly overlapping before.
Oh, okay.
Like, within literally like 3 weeks I could see a difference with my bottom teeth. And then I had 2 top teeth out, which I think I've still got them somewhere. I have no idea where, but I've still got my teeth somewhere, which is pretty cool. They're pretty big as well.
Yeah, because I have an appointment with my doctor, dentist, whatever it's called,
Orthodontist.
every month. And he always goes when I walk in, oh, what's such a difference braces are doing, like, you're doing so well.
Sometimes you don't
stuff. I'm just
notice.
like, what?
Sometimes you don't know, like...
You don't know, because
Right,
you're
at the
looking,
moment,
cause you're looking at them every day, you're like, oh, there's not much change here. But then, when you go to someone else and they look at your teeth, they're like, wow, it's moved so much, or it's just like, what?
Yeah.
Are you looking at the same teeth? Are you looking at the same set of teeth I have?
Yeah, like, I took a picture, it was the weirdest picture of my life, I don't even know what I was doing. But I was in the mirror, I was like going like this, and I wanted to take a picture before I had my braces done. I still got it on my phone. I'm not going to show anyone, so don't insert any picture. But I've got it on my phone, and I was looking through my camera the other day, and I was thinking, wow, my teeth have changed so much. Although that picture is really weird, like, it's just crazy how much my teeth have changed.
Like, I look at old pictures of when I was, like, younger, and I just remember this tooth being, like, out here. Like, remember...
Your teeth were so bad.
Horse teeth, and they, like, buck. It was sort of like that, but not as...
Sorry.
So
It's
cute.
cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, Abby's teeth used to be so bad, but they look so much better now. And I can't wait for you to get your braces off, because... 1, because I want to know what it feels like, and 2, because, like, it's going to make such a difference.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to get as many ulcers as you do when you have braces, because you have, oh my god, loads. It is
People
unreal.
went to me, oh, getting your braces on, getting them tightened hurts so much. I'm telling you now, right, when it comes to pain, I am not...
Rubbish with pain.
I am rubbish with pain. Unless I'm out in public, then I hide it. I have my braces tightened, don't feel a thing. After the first one, yeah, kind of, obviously, because it's your first one. But I had my braces tightened last week, was it?
Yeah.
And literally, I went home and I said, I have a problem with the 1 or 2 teeth there. because obviously those are the ones that are moving. But literally, like I said, I can't feel a thing. And I had my bottom ones done and I couldn't feel a thing. So if you're getting braces, don't be scared. They actually don't hurt at all. The one thing that does hurt is the amount of ulcers you get in your mouth.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're going to get straight teeth. Ulcers are literally temporary. Like, they will go.
And the dentists give you wax as well, so you can put it over the brace. So if you've got an ulcer and it keeps catching on this one bit of brace, put a bit of wax on the brace so it's catching on, and it'll just slide, like,
and
freely.
your ulcer will literally go. Wow, it will like my ulcer was really hurting me yesterday. I don't know what happened, but something overnight happened, and now it's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's still there because I can feel it, but it doesn't hurt. So.
But it's just not irritating.
But listen, if you're gonna get braces and you're scared, don't be,
because there's nothing to be scared of.
Literally, it's one of the best decisions you'll ever make in your life. But yeah, guys, I know this is probably a very long video, maybe even boring for some people, but maybe for others it might be interesting. It might be on a different side of the world to you. What you see in this video might be completely weird. Like, you might not ever see a British plug socket before, but now you have, so it's alright. This is a British plug socket. Well, this is a power pack, actually. This is a weird one. I've never seen one like this before. So yeah,
Fascinating.
what else in here is fascinating? Oh, Wi-Fi box. Oh, the knobs on these cabinets are very nice, aren't they? Yeah, that's really it. So, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for tuning in.
Our social media links are all in the description down below. Our Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat and Musical.lys. We are
semi-active on all of those.
Yeah, semi-active on all of those. At the end of the day, we did YouTube because it made us feel good and made us a lot happier. And we want the same for you guys. You know, we want you guys to be happy. We want you to live life to the fullest as it's meant to be lived.
Conquer life.
Exactly. Don't let life conquer you. You conquer life. We do really appreciate everyone who watches our videos and supports us on the journey.
Like, everyone deserves to, like, live a free life. They shouldn't be controlled by anyone or told what to do by anyone, because that's
except from your parents.
Well, to a certain degree.
At the end of the day, you should have respect for everyone around you, and everyone should have respect for you. You know what I mean?
Like saying please and thank you to someone doesn't cost a thing.
And you really notice that when you start work.
Yeah.
The amount of people who don't say the simple thing as please and thank you, you know what I mean? The rudeness in some people's voices. In those positions, like me and Abby do talk about these things sometimes, and we're there, well, I think we talk about things like that all the time. And we're there for each other and we bring each other up when they're down, and we're there to support each other. And if you guys want us to support you as if we're your siblings or whatever, then we will, because you know we're open to help anyone. So yeah.
Like, we're officially a team now with the JamFam team.
Yeah.
With the JamFam squad crew. What do you reckon? Crew. JamFam crew. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I guess we'll see you in our next weekly video. Peace.
Right from the start, he lured me in, took me to places I've never been. I think I'm in love.